Jewish counselors will sometimes benefit the advancements of technology. Dude, you can't just come say things like that. It's just the first thing I see on the screen, and I'm like, there's no context for this. It's just somewhat worrying. That's all let's turn this down. It's getting loud on my end. The music's dramatic. It's the first sentence I read in the entirety of Crusader Kings 2. Wow. I thought we were ready to start the episode. It's actually going for a while. Are there that many graphics to load? Isn't it like a decade-old Paradox game at this point? Anyway, hey guys, today we're trying Crusader Kings 2 as requested by Patreon subscriber Stephen Eckleby. A concept I'm somewhat terrified by because it's a Paradox 4X game, which is like next level complicated. I definitely am not up to task. This is 1080p? Already? Okay. I'll trust you. Okay. It just looked kind of like blurry, like it was at 720. Alright, yeah, let's try to learn this game. There's a tutorial. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. In the game, you can play as any medieval ruler at any point in time, from a lowly count to a great emperor. When your character dies, you will need an heir to take over, and so on, down the ages. Unlike most other games, the starting situation is historical, and thus completely unbalanced. Check the estimated difficulty of a ruler before you start playing. For your first game, we strongly recommend playing a special learning scenario as King Alfonso VI of Leon. When it ends, you can keep playing as normal. Okay. Optimistic of you to think that we'll finish it. We'll see. Maybe it's only 20 minutes long, or maybe it's a 4-hour tutorial. I'm not surprised by strategy games anymore. Behold, the world as we know it in the year of our Savior, 1066. As you can tell, it is divided into distinct regions, countries, each controlled by some ruler or another. Crusader Kings 2 is a game about these rulers, their families, relations, intrigue, and power. Be a conqueror or a peaceful family father, as you will, but know that most other characters will lust after more land, more countries. Crusader Kings 2 is a real-time game. Close this window and unpause the game using the speed widget. Right, that is the different thing about Crusader Kings 2 is that it's real-time instead of turn-based like Civ and whatnot, which means everyone's constantly doing something as opposed to like spending most of the time waiting for other people's turns to happen and whatnot. These must be all the graphics they had to load. Okay. The speed widget. Here? There we go. A lot of interface to try to unpack here. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's like looking at it's like boosting to max level in WoW and the whole screen's just covered in icons. You're like, what do I do? They're everywhere. There's this set of icons and that 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 set of icons. This is you up in the left corner. Oh, that's not great. It's unfortunate for me. He doesn't look very happy to be me. Clicking the portrait will give you more information about King Alfonso VI and his family. You can also click on the crest next to the portrait to get information about your country. Click the portrait to find out more about your ruler and his family. Note that you are currently unmarried, and your heir is your brother, the King of Castile. Should you die at this point, you can keep playing as him, since he is of your dynasty. Yes, that means he would inherit Leon and become the king of 2 kingdoms. I mean, combining kingdoms might be a good way to consolidate power. Not that I can see that happen. He's younger than me and he's already king. What is this bullshit? Nepotism shot. Literal. It's not really nepotism when it's just a blood order. Oh, this is the tutorial screen. I was mixing it up with all the interface. In the same screen, you can also see your attributes and traits, which represent your skills and personality. Characters can also have an ambition, which represents their current short-term goal. Whenever an ambition is fulfilled, the character will get a reward, such as prestige or piety bonus. Click on the Choose an Ambition button and look at your ambitions and choose one. This is a bad time to say I'm more of a learn-by-doing kind of player and more or less of a read a lot of tutorials kind of player. I already got lost. Oh shit, we're still going. I was gonna click on ambition or something, but there's so much screen. Can I still click on ambition? Council, laws, technology, military, intrigue, factions. King Leon. That's my brother. Castilian. What the fuck? Choose an ambition, ha. You can make a friend, create a treasury. I read that as tyranny for a second there. Become exalted among men. See the realm prosper, build a war chest, groom an heir. But every one of these has reams and reams of text attached to it. Okay. These are my traits, those are my modifiers, those are my titles, claims. Were they telling me to look for a current ambition I have right now? Are these my, I think these might be, I mean that's a treasury, like, are these my ambitions? Relations, vassals, court, pact, abroad. Fuck, I'm overwhelmed already. Okay. I thought they'd want me to do something, but I guess we're moving on. Okay. You will play as a succession of characters from the same dynasty down the ages. In this learning scenario, you will be safe from attack and internal strife until your ruler turns 40 years old. When this happens, Alfonso will die. Normally, though, characters die of old age, disease, or violence. And the learning scenario will end. When he dies, you can keep playing a normal game as his heir. Feel free to navigate through the games as you wish, but note that if you do not follow the learning scenario instructions, you might miss out on further help. Choose a focus. Business, rulership, having a fam. Okay. The main currencies in this game are your wealth, prestige, and piety. Wealth is, of course, the monetary currency. You can call it gold if you like. And increases primarily through taxation. Prestige is a measure of your success, and the prestige is a ruler. Prestige is a measure of your prestige. Cool. And your piety shows how respected you are by the clergy. The prestige and piety of all your characters will be added to your score, determining your final rank when the game ends. Oh, I'm not worried about that right now. Would you like more learning? Is there a live longer button? I don't think there is. Fuck. During a learning scenario, you'll get messages like this to help you figure out what you can do next. You are, however, free to click around and do things that you want. Whenever you run out of things to do, it might be helpful to check the alerts that appear at the top of the screen. Those are alerts? Oh. Okay. Let's focus on family, you know, since apparently I need to get an heir, like, now, or I'm gonna age out of life. Treasury, make a friend. I can make a very good friend, one that you can put a baby in, specifically. Groom an heir. Yeah, I want to have a child. That's like it's clearly my goal. If Avance's inheritance law is agnatic, only a male child will fulfill his ambition. Similarly, if Alfonso's inheritance law is enatic, only a female child will do so. While active fertility is increased by 20%, and once your child reaches 12 years, you may choose to right-click their portrait and choose to introduce heir to realm. You can't introduce them as an heir until they're 12, which is not great for me because I gonna die at 40, and that means I need to have a baby like in 2 years or sooner, which half that time is spent having the baby. So I gotta have a baby now. I gotta conceive immediately. Jesus Christ, that's a time limit. Depending on what you're currently doing, there are several map modes. Those are the map icons. Okay, so like diplomatic relationships. Fuck, it's all burned. It's all ash. We're doomed. The default map mode is terrain map mode because it looks nice, basically. Another helpful map mode is the independent realms map mode, showing the borders of different realms. Blip. That's the one that shows the different colors for all the different. Oh, I closed it. Florida, Hudid. Okay, that's a lot of places. Although you do have a valid heir to your destiny, your brother, having children of your own will ensure that there is a next generation of successors. Besides, your brother might die before you do. As soon as you have a son, he will be your new heir. To produce legitimate children, you need to get married. The arranged marriage view, that's a hell of a sentence, found by clicking on your portrait is a good tool for finding suitable spouses. You can also use the character browser in the bottom of it. Yeah. Arrange marriage. There's my brother, King Sancho II of Castile. When looking at potential spouses, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, well, I don't chill. I still need to find the marriage button. It's somewhere, maybe. Relations, probably, right? No? Arrange marriage view. What a weird freak. You say view, it makes me think it's supposed to go here. These are views, right? It really fucks with me that at first it shows a little bit of text, but then it loads to a giant tooltip a second later. See, I keep like double adjusting my eyes to two different things because it keeps popping in and out. Did I already lose what they said to look for, or is it just not very clear what they mean? The character view. Clicking on any this is a whole. I thought this was just part of the panel. This is a separate hint system, apparently. Clicking any portrait will take you to the character view. This screen contains detailed information about a character. You can also select an ambition. Bottom of the character view is dedicated to close relationships. Vassals are feudal lords in fief to the selected character. The court tab lists the people at the court of the character. What's the court? That didn't really give me any more information. What does the court mean? Like my cabinet? My officials? There's a bunch of counts, commanders, courtiers, which I think just means person in a court. Which is, once again, a recursive definition. Pacts list rulers with whom we have a diplomatic relationship with. Nope. And then abroad lists courtiers that are currently away for some reason. Nope. I've got vassals and court members, which are different. A vassal is not the same thing as a court. I guess these are people throughout the country that are loyal to me, and the court is people that are physically residing in my court? Like my castle or whatever? Something like that? Every character in the game has an opinion of every other character. That sounds exhausting. I can't form that many opinions, ever. The tooltip of the opinion explains the reasons in detail. Computer-controlled characters will act in accordance with their opinions. The dynasty of the character is shown in the top right corner of the screen. The screen or my window? Is it supposed to look like that thing on the screen? Where is that? Do you mean Jamina? Is this my dynasty? House Jamina. This must be what they mean, but it looks kind of different, but it has the crest at least. A valid heir always has to be of your own dynasty. You should strive to expand your dynasty and make sure members hold as many titles as possible. Some portraits have little symbols in them. A star means the character you currently play, a crown signifies your heir, and a little drop means the character is of your dynasty. So these are all my blood. And this is the person that's going to get it next. Which I should probably stop him, because look at that guy. He's probably a punk. Oh. Yeah, I think we're done there. So that's one window down, but there's always more. Is this how I arrange my wife? Fuck. I don't know why I'm wired this way. They like tell me the thing and then oh, there it is. Fuck, I found it. Maybe it was harder to find than I thought it was. I don't know. I swear they tell me to do something and then a second later I'm like, do what now? I have never been somebody who can just sit here and read reams and reams of text and be like, yeah, cool. Memorized all that. Although I guess that is a little paradoxical because I did just cruise through the entirety of all of school with no need to study, which I guess meant that I must have been incorporating the information on the fly. I don't know. Anyway, let's sort by age. Let's find the least creepy age. There we go. Godchild, courtier of Evru. Norman, there's Italian, Hungarian, Croatia, Portuguese, Norwegian, Danish. What is Norman? I know everything on the screen except... Oh, Normandy. No, wait, Normandy. Normandy was the beach in World War II, not a country, I think. Not now, at least. I'm just saying that some of these lasted and some of these didn't necessarily last, unless I'm an idiot and forgot what Norman refers to. They are all Catholic. Is that a problem? Oh, this person wants to get married. From this Norwegian Ingeborg, Countess of Gudbrandsdalen. You. Let's... Oh, what's that? Would end in a non-aggression pact with Countess. Oh, that's what they all say that. Yeah, of course you want a non-aggression pact. Oh, but she doesn't like me. These tens, they like me more. How big could it get? There's zeros. That's not good. Well, I should probably go with one of the people that likes me instead of the one that wants to get married specifically, because these people actually like me. So they got Riccardia from Italian and Godchild once again from Norman. Let's just maybe I can single-handedly rescue Norman from going out of existence. I appreciate the only adults check mark. Fuck, am I doing it? Yeah, send. What? Matrilineal marriage. Any children born in the union will be of the mother's dynasty rather than the father. No, I specifically need to not die. Propose that Kings Alfonso VI and Godchild get married. As king, Alfonso would gain 0 prestige from marrying into house. And minus 100 from marrying the relative of a count. Who are you relative of? Why is this a bad thing? I'll lose 100 crown points. Where's my crown points? How many crowns do I... Oh, fuck, I have only 40 crown. I'll have negative 60 crown. That's like a... That's not a lot of crown. How do I close this window? Go away. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to plot to kill you now for being related to somebody or something. Diplomacy menu. This view lists all the actions you can take towards another character. Note that unless a character is a ruler, it is usually their liege who actually responds to your proposals. When you have sent a proposal to a character, it will take some time to respond. However, you can see their likely answer and their reasoning even before you send your proposal. In the tooltip of the target's acceptance, in the numbers of the plus... So if the number of plus signs is better than the negative signs, then it will work out, apparently. Alright, well, let's try to find a marriage target that isn't somebody who... that isn't someone that I'll be hated for trying to marry? Can you sort by how much rep I'll get per person? Is that an option? Rank, opinion. Ooh, sort by opinion, not bad. These people love me the most. But they're 18 and 19, which is slightly weirder, but not a huge... By the standards of the time, not massively weird. How did I get a new menu? This is the same menu, shut up. Disable hint. I'll bring the same one back. Arrange marriage. Select a character from the oh, it doesn't... Me. I'm the person. I guess that wasn't clear. How do I select me? Left click, right click. There we go. Okay, the portrait. I will gain 64 prestige from marrying into House Jemina and 0 for marrying the relative of a king. Relative of a king. King Sancho of Aragon. Okay, so it's a different Sancho. It's not my Sancho. This guy's also King Sancho, but he's of Castile. Sancho was just a more common name at the time, I guess. He's 24. Oh, he has a very good opinion of me. Wow. He likes me more than I like him, apparently. So he's like totally into this happening. Send? I'll have positive rep now. Okay, I don't think I need this one anymore, so disable hint. There's specifically a disable hint and disable all hints button, so we're good. When looking at potential spouses, there are a few things you should keep in mind. Too late. First, your spouse's attributes will boost your own. So I just went for popularity, shit, and influence, and them liking me and not being creepy ages. Although I still kind of failed at that, but not as much as you can. Secondly, marriages are the only way to secure alliances in the game. Wow. Only way. Seems unfortunate. Oh man, we really benefit from an alliance, and some sort of trade alliance or something, but you know, not enough people left to get married, so I guess we're at war. Try to marry into the close family of rulers you want to ally. Oh, I don't have opinions on that yet. Third, you cannot marry children, but you can betroth them. I don't like that sentence. I don't like that sentence. I'm gonna stop reading that tooltip now. I'm of Leon. Now I remember now. I had to remind myself where I'm from. How do I scroll the screen? Left click and right click both don't do it? Oh, it's mouse. Just edge of the screen. I hate that in every game. I never like doing this. Hey, Princess Ulrika. I didn't read. I didn't even read her name until just now. That's distressing. It's because I got all choosy and then it didn't work out the first time. And this time I married somebody without even knowing their name. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Respect the people's wealth. Gain 200 prestige. That's a lot of prestige. I don't have much prestige. Or it's everyone's concern and I gain 50. Well, I would like everyone to like me. I'm just gonna roll over and be the people's king, which is how you stop being king probably. Look how much fucking France there is. Stop it. It's obnoxious. Dear cousin, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that King Alfonso VI and Princess Ulrika get married. Cool. Thanks, guy that looks like me but with a more beard and less angst. When you have found a good character to marry, right-click on their portrait and open the... Did I already do this already? Or... They're teaching me how to arrange a marriage. I already did that. Joke's on you, already did it. Ulrika, where are you from again? The Kingdom of Aragon. Like the guy from Lord of the Rings. Where? Oh, there's Aragorn. It's all the way over here. Whoa, it's on a mountain. It's a... I wasn't expecting the map to just fucking come at me like that and get all 3D. So Aragorn is basically just this tiny town here, and then mostly mountain that they pretend to claim, but I don't know how useful that range of land is for them because of it being a mountain. Congratulations on your marriage. While Alfonso's busy trying to get Ulrika with child. I don't like this sentence. All right, you might want to select a new family-oriented ambition. I think I already chose a new family-oriented ambition. I think it was just called family. That was like the first action I did. Urgil, Alto Aragon. I thought it was just called Aragon. Maybe they just don't call it Alto? Maybe there's a different place that's called Aragon, and then Alto Aragon. The realm consists of a number of counties. The province is on the map. Each... it does say county. Yeah, each county contains at least one holding, castle, city, or temple. By clicking on a county, you can see, among other things, its holdings. The holdings held by you are personally are collected by I just misread all that. The holdings held by you personally are collectively called your demesne. There's a lot of words I just don't even know because I don't sit here and like LARP medieval stuff all day, so this stuff does not come up in most RPGs. Unfortunately, there is a limit to how many holdings you can control directly. The value is shown in the top bar. If you have more holdings than your limit, you will start to suffer serious penalties. The top bar is my holdings limit. Piety, demesne size, 4 out of 5. Vassal limit, 4 out of 34. I can have so many more people, apparently. Okay. Serious penalties. Okay, so I loomed in on Leon. Oh, so if I zoom out, I get it. See, if you zoom out, that just says Aragon. But when you zoom in, oh, it's just Aragon. There's no R at the end. But it's Alto Aragon as the individual county. But their country is just one county. Whereas Leon, here's the country, but when you zoom in, it becomes a series of counties. And we get a bunch of different names. So Leon's in the middle, but there's a bunch of other places like Zamora and many of the names can't be read past badges that are in the way, which is great. Love it. The demesne. Give me a second. Oops.
Domain or demesne.
Really?
Domain or...
It's just pronounced domain? So it's just an annoying spelling. They're trying to like... It's like... maybe it's still used in some context, I don't know. But it sounds like one of those defunct spellings that they're doing to get in character or something. So it's just domain. Okay, well that's easier. The domain limit is the reason you need vassals. You can control more holdings than your domain limit allows indirectly through your vassals. Your vassals will give you a part of their troop levies and taxes to you. There is a limit to how many vassals you can have as well, which is why you might want to have fewer but more powerful vassals. Vassals can also have vassals, and so on. Vassals of the lowest rank, below count, with a copper portrait frame, are not counted towards your vassal limit. Okay, so if you're too shit, you're not a real vassal, you're just like a pretend vassal. 3 weak claims can be pressed. What do you mean? Oh god. You just have a bunch of pop-ups come up on the screen, and before you can process what the pop-ups even mean, another pop-up comes up to explain more things. This seems unrelated, right? Or, oh, the other thing went away. Okay. The following weak claims can be pressed. County of Guarda, Kingdom of Castile, Kingdom of Galicia. What does pressing a weak claim mean? Declare war on a character. Claim Castile. When we declare war, if we win the war, if we make a white peace, if we lose the war, if leader of attacking allies dies. So when you say make a claim, press a weak claim, you mean attack them, basically. Wait, there's Claim Castile green and Claim Castile blue. There's different flags attached to the same text. This Casus Belli. What? Can be used. I'm gonna ignore this entire pop-up for a bit, because it's too much for me right now. You need to keep your vassals happy because your opinions, that's like ever trying to highlight anywhere that doesn't have a tooltip pop up. It's impossible. This water over here is the Portugal coast, and it also makes a pop-up happen. Because their opinion of you controls how much tax and levies they will give you. If they dislike you enough, they might even join rebellious factions, which can lead to civil wars. Bishops, priestly vassals, who like the Pope more than you, will actually send their taxes to him instead. Opinions are represented by a number of ranging from -100 to 100, and you can see exactly why they feel the way they do by hovering over the number. Could you imagine if this is how it worked in real life, like modern days? Because yeah, I still pay the same amount of taxes no matter what, but like, you know, I just choose who to send them to. I just feel like giving this one to the Pope. Sorry, US government, this one's going to the Pope. You're gonna have to wait till next year, or not. Maybe I'll give it to the Pope again. Aha! It'd be a very different climate, maybe even a better one actually. If you just directly chose, probably not. There's a lot of programs that would not get popular support but are necessary because You currently have one unhappy vassal. Cool. You can find this vassal by clicking on your portrait and open the Vassals tab. Try to increase the opinion of this vassal to a positive number. Bazippa vassals, where's my happiness ranking? Opinion. This guy's got a 48 with me. Negative 12. Diego de Oviedo. You can't trick me, that's just me and a mustache. Every king looks like the same person. How do I give you a gift or something? Let's see, you can give them more land. Trying to hold as much land as your domain allows. Give them an honorary title or send them a gift. Send a gift. Imprison, that's always fun. Get them married. An honorary title. What kind of honorary titles do I have? Court Jester. I don't think they're gonna like that one. King of Swans. With swan meat being without doubt the finest meat available from either beast or fowl. Is it? It's a different time, I guess. The need to ensure a steady supply of swans is important. The post of Master of Swans carries a certain amount of prestige. Alright, enjoy the prestige, dude. You are King of Swans, I guess. Enjoy this dubious title that you've been given. Ah, see, it went from negative 12 to negative 7. Then I guess I could give him like a gift, because he didn't like that. That's a lot of money. That's like half of my money. That is money, right? What's that icon? Send a gift of 45.1. But it looks different from coins, so I don't know what it is. What am I sending him? You increase your... That's way more effective than titles. Give him fucking 26 shit. What was this currency? Is it? What is that? That icon doesn't show up on my resources list. What am I supposed to think that means? Revoke honorary title. They're just honorary titles. They're basically bullshit anyway. Grant the title of designated reagent. What to do? Sure, why not? There, now he's happy. I did it, right? He's not happy, actually. Oh no, he's happy. It's just this screen hasn't refreshed yet. Vassals. Did he cease being a vassal? Oh no, those are his vassals. How are we doing on opinions now? Is that him? So he's got 3. Aren't I sorting by opinion? Why is he in the middle? I thought I sorted by opinion. Sorting by... I thought this was the sort by opinion screen where it would give them top to bottom or whatever, but like they're not in any order when I click on it, which is weird. I'm not sure what it's doing then when it sorts them. Gonzalo of Salamancan Peasant Revolt has declared peasant revolt for Salamancan of King... Okay. That's a hell of a sentence. Gonzalo of Salamancan Peasant Revolt has declared peasant revolt for Salamanca on King Alfonso VI of Leon. Shit. Not a peasant revolt. I totally know what to do about that and where it is. Oh, it's probably that guy. Yeah, how do I fuck him up? Click on him, kill, arranged killing of him. Many things are popping up. I've never seen this menu before, and then that's happening. Oh, this is happening. Oh dear, it seems some ungrateful peasants of Salamanca have revolted against you. To deal with the revolt, you need to raise your levies. If you go to the military view, you will see the buttons that allow you to raise your personal levies and your vassal levies. By holding down control, when you click the button, you can avoid raising levies on counties with enemy troops. So this one, the military button, control? Click? No? Fuck, this one also has its own preview thing. Military view, see the buttons light, erase your personal levies and vassal levies. I guess I gotta read all this now in order to find that. The screen gives you an overview of all your military assets and allows you to raise your levies and those of your vassals either one by one or all at once. The Vassals tab lists all your direct vassals and their opinions of you. The less they like you, the smaller part of their levies they will send when you raise. Yeah, we talked about that before, basically. Vassals will pay for the maintenance of their troops even when after your command. Therefore, vassals will dislike you more for every year you keep their levies raised. The Mercenaries tab lists all the available mercenary companies that you can hire. The mercenaries are personal soldiers who fight well as long as they are paid well. If your coffers run empty, they might decide to abandon you or even defect to your enemies. The Holy Orders tab lists the great religious knighthoods that can be employed like mercenaries, but instead of gold, it will cost you piety to raise them. However, you will still have to pay for their maintenance. The Holy Order appears... Okay. They only fight infidels. Where is the Okay, levies... Let's raise them, but control raise and control raise. I don't think that one did anything. Did I do it? Is that how I fight? Do I just raise levies? Is that it? Oh, I just closed that. Who's that guy? Oh, that's the enemy guy, I think. Hello. Okay. The map's divided into a number of counties, each containing a number of holdings, castles, cities, temples. Okay. Holdings are the basis of the... Fuck. Holdings are the basis of the game's economy and military systems. Holding... I'm having a meltdown. A holding provides tax income and military levy. Castles... Am I even absorbing this information anymore? Or am I just getting a headache? Oh, fuck. Holdings are the basis of the game's economy and military systems. What does that mean? Holdings provide tax income and military levy. What's military levy exactly? I know I can raise it. In my head, a levy is like a land mass that holds back water. But I don't think that's what they mean. Castles have the best levies but the least tax. Cities are rich but have poor levies. I'm not establishing the meanings of these words very well, so then they just start recursively saying those words a lot, and I'm not sure still what they mean. Cities are rich but have poor levies. They just keep saying levies. Temples are both rich and provide good levies but are hard to defend. So it's not the defenses. Countries have a religion and a culture representing the broad population layers. The people of a country tend to dislike rulers with a foreign culture or religion, which can cause peasant uprising. Countries also have different levels of technological advancement, which tend to spread from one country to its neighbors. The capital holdings of a country is always held by the count. The other holdings can be held by anyone. I don't know if I'm ever gonna absorb all this. Which I don't have a through line. What is the relevancy? How did I get here? I was trying to target this guy. Oh, I must have clicked on the county itself, which is run by Princess Urika of Castile. To move your armies around, I have armies? Where are they? Simply click on their shield to select them. Shield? Shield. Shield. These my armies? Kingdom of Leon. Shield. Is this armies? There's so many elements. The upper part of the screen contains information about the landed title. Titles are organized into a tree-like structure with emperor tier titles on the top and baronies on the bottom. Is that a barony? With the weird cord around it? There are quick buttons to create, usurp, and claim or revoke titles from the screen if applicable. There's also a button to display all living claimants to the title and a button to show I don't know if this doesn't seem relevant to what I'm trying to do. Move your armies around, simply click on their shield. This shield? That's a title. You can also select several armies by holding down your left mouse button and dragging them. Okay, so... all them, get them. No. All them... get him? Right click, there we go. There we go. Fuck that guy up, apparently. It's wise to gather troops before attacking the enemy, okay? You're gonna have a bad day when the real-time clock leads to you reach... oh god. A combat is happening, apparently, in real time. Look at them go. I guess they must have all moved. I guess I should just send them all here now. That's where he currently is. Defeat in the Battle of Zamora. Fuck me, apparently. Casualties. Fuck. I lost 35 people, they lost 3. Apparently I'm just a big old pile of garbo. That's embarrassing. During combat, the 3 parts of both armies face off. Left flank against right flank, center against center, right flank against left flank. The combat starts in the skirmish phase when archers and horses are paramount. You need to, I'm gonna die. It's just, let me read anything before you, okay. Eventually the flanks will close with each other and enter melee phase where heavy infantry and knights shine. When a flank flees, its opponents will be in pursue phase. This is like the game about spinning 12 plates at once and trying not to drop any of them, apparently. Trying to run down as many enemies as possible here. I'm just gonna let combat play out. I'm sure it's fine. Or it's not. You're not ready to make peace. To do this, click on the war icon on the bottom right of the screen. Did I win? Fuck. That one. That time I lost 27 people. They lost 290. So that's not great for them, is it? That quickly turned around on their end. Click the war icon on the bottom right of the screen. I'll just try. Oh, is this one? War. War never changes. War score 100%. War score in 7 years ago. Battle of Zamora minus 0.5%. Battle of Toro plus 75%. Alright. Peace. Plot to kill. It is time for Gonzalo to depart this world. Enforced demands gain 20 prestige. He loses 0 gold. Oh, he's in prison either way, even with a white piece. Where I surrender, I lose 100. I lose 100 prestige and he becomes an independent. That'd be a strange choice to make at that point. Enforced demands. Send. He has been defeated and I have gained more prestige points. Everyone loves me except for the people that are trying to kill me. How old am I now? How do I get back to me? I'm looking at some... Oh, that is me. I'm wearing a helmet now. I thought that was just like the generic icon for all of the soldiers. I'm still 26. The clock doesn't move so fast, apparently. It's not exactly civilization, I guess. You're not ready to make... This tutorial goes on until I'm 40? I'm not even 27 yet. You're not ready to make peace. To do this, click on the war icons in the bottom right of the screen. You can also right-click the portrait... I did this already. I did it, you guys. I won a war by just telling everyone to go get him, and then they turns out I won by being a country when he wasn't. Loser. You dealt with the revolt nicely. Now that you are at peace, it would be wise to dismiss your levies. Having raised personal levies will cost you money. Levies cost money? I thought they were like taxes. I thought the whole point was that I get money, not spend money. Levies are just I think we might have discussed levies in middle school once in history class or something, and it's never come up again. I've just like lost track. I think that if I was stopped on the street with no preparation, I would mix them up with tariffs or something. Having raised personal levies will cost you money. The vassals will get angry if you have their levies raised for too long. If you dismiss levies in the military tab, the same way they were raised. Oh, my Chevy to the levy and hang on, let me finish things. God. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Urika is pregnant. That's good. Doesn't she run Zamora or something? Or is that a different Urika? Yes. Now would be a good time to consider expanding your realm. The easiest target for military expansion are small. Just put this over here so the tooltips don't overlap it constantly. The easiest targets for military expansion are small neighboring realms. However, since you need to know about fleet operations, let's pick Canarias, a single country realm just off the coast of West Africa. That sounds fucking far away. Why are we going straight? Oh, that's not that far away. Is it that guy? Yes. And apparently the map just ends there, even like mid-country, which is pretty funny. In order to go to war in Crusader Kings 2, you need a casus belli, a just cause. A valid casus belli could be, for example, pressing a claim on a province as rightfully yours, or waging a holy war against infidels. So which one is he? Sorry, dude, but you're about to have a bad day once I realize how to use this interface against you to make you a dead boy. Can I just like arrange for his murder? That'll be fun. Plot to kill. %61% chance to find openings. That's pretty good. Aha! Kill him to death. Do it. That just sounds fun. I'm deviating from the scheme. Claims can be obtained in several ways. First, you usually get claims and any titles inherited by... Let's just go to the claims page. Galacia. Castile. What's the name of the place again? Canaris. Galacia, Castile, Galacia. Is it all of them? I guess. Important decisions are available. Oh shit. Why? Compose a book. This is a wide spectrum of possibilities right now. New titles can be created. Vassal inheritance warning. What? Princess Urika of Castile. Apparently, their line of inheritance would like make their stuff go to a different realm. How do I? So do I need to arrange a marriage with you? But her heir is King Sancho of Castile. He's my brother. He's part of my thing. I'm confused. Why are we worried about that? To the magnificent King Alfonso VI, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We propose that Wulfnoth, Godvineson, and Blanca marry. Her whole name is Blanca. She's in my court. She's 16. That's the guy arranging it. He's 27. Blanca likes me. I don't like Blanca, apparently. How do I have an opinion of Blanca? I've never heard of her. I'm not really sure why I'd make this choice and not make this. Fuck it. Everybody like me, please. Claims can be obtained. This tooltip distracts the shit out of me because it gets so big. Like a second after you highlight something. Claims can be obtained in several ways. First, you usually get claims and titles inherited by your siblings when your parents die. Rulers who lose titles in a war, for example, will also get claims on any lost lands. Lastly, of course, claims can be fabricated by a crafty ruler. Since Canaris is so distant, you can unfortunately not use the Holy War Casus Belli, so you must fabricate a claim. Okay, how? Religions, factions, intrigue, military, technology, laws, council. How do I fabricate a... Okay. To fabricate claims, open your council view. Council. Now this all this shit's in the way. I guess I'll just read all this. Every ruler has a council to help administer the realm. Each of 5 positions on the council has a primary attribute: diplomacy, material, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. The council's skill value is added to the rulers for all matters of state. Councilors can be sent to a county on the map. I pause every time I say that because I'm double checking if it's saying county or country, because in the small text I could easily be mixing the two up, and I'm like always not ready. I'm always not sure. They're distressingly similar words for things that mean similar but different things, so it's easy to just not notice. Councilors can be sent to a county on the map to perform various jobs. For example, the court chaplain. I'm not gonna fucking obsess over these pronunciations. There's too many of them. Can be dispatched to covert countries. Counties. It's still counties, and the characters in them dispatched to convert, not covert. God damn it! I'm exhausted already. I'm already exhausted by this video. I'm reaching my limits on tutorials. The court chaplain can be dispatched to covert countries and the characters in them to your religion. I said covert again. Fuck it. Characters will like you better for being entrusted with a position on the council. They can also resent being dismissed from it. Some characters dream of attaining a council position. Granting them their wish will make them grateful towards you. How do you... Oh god, there's so many icons on the screen. There's just so many icons. And each of them has different icons. Like, each of them has a different 4 icons. So it's a lot to memorize. The Chancellor that fabricates claims. I click on the province, so boop. Okay. They can only do one job at a time. I guess now I wait. Oh, here you can see the time. Like every couple of seconds, it's the next day. My liege, my work in Canaris seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I have managed... Fucking tooltip. I have managed to fabricate a claim on the sheikdom of Canaris, presently held by Chief Wanarigato, Mr. Roboto, of Canaris. I leave it up to you whether to use it or not. Use anything. Let's go. balls to the wall. I'll send all of my troops and get conquered by an outside force while you're trying to deal with that. It just says come here. I came at this fresh and early. I know it sounds like I'm delirious at 2 o'clock in the morning, but this is the fresh and early first recording of the day. It's just wearing me down. You now have a claim, and it's time to let slip the dogs of war. Click on Canaris Province and right-click the ruler portrait in the... Click to declare war, so boop, boop. Kill to death. Get him. Send. Well, that's gonna be bad news for you guys. Or me, I don't know. If you have allies, they will always join you automatically in all your wars. Some allies, like tribal vassals, will also be called into your wars to join them if they accept. Well, I will have to be called into them. Coast of Morocco. When you moved all your armies to the same province, select them all by click and drag, and then click the Merge Troops button in the army window to merge them into a single army. You can then assign and change leaders of your army by clicking the name of the... Figure it out. Or I won't. I guess I could like... If you're fighting an overseas enemy, you need to raise your fleet. In order to do this, you open the military fleet levies tab. Fuck. Go away. Fleet levies. That's the only button that works, so I guess we'll have to do that. Raise your troops, move them to coastal county. Austerities. Boop. Go there, please. We're all gonna go on a boat. It's gonna be really cool. When attacking across a strait or river, you'll get a penalty for that fight. Click on the province and hover over the river icon. See which border the rivers and straits are. Note that if the target... Crush the peasant rabble. It appears you don't have enough ships to transport the army. Sometimes when you're at war, the levies of your domain and the vassals may not be enough. In these cases, it's wise to hire mercenaries. This can be done for the very mercenaries. Mercenaries is in the note? Yes. Newly hired mercenaries arrive in the capital counties. They are very expensive both to hire and maintain. Take a look at the mercenaries' composition before you hire them. Some are made entirely out of armies, while some have consisted of other fleets. Hire some naval mercs. Galleys. Yes, the only fleet one, so... Who's... Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most naval of them all? There's 10 galleys in these crews. And they all cost the same. These people are busy, apparently. Godorio. Rob Brecht. Hell of a names. North Sea Cogs, Baltic Cogs, Ligurian Galleys. Yeah, they are just ships. Let's get that guy. They'll spawn in a sea area west of your realm. Oh god. Everybody get there. Please. Are they moving? I can't tell. I don't think they're moving. How do I get shit done? Faster! Oh man. The pregnancy has made my wife, Urarka, much more talkative and cheerful than usual. She never misses the chance to chat with anybody within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time as possible resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. What? I'll let her have her fun. Fucking weird bullshit approach to how they think pregnancies work. As you know, light harms the baby. The woman should be kept far away, in a dark room, like a statue. My wife can never stop chatting with courtiers and staff. If nothing else, this new habit of hers has made her much more comfortable and skilled at talking. If only we could have someone quiet once in a while. What? Why do I suck? There's not even options. Apparently I just suck. Man, I sure wish my wife I would shut up, the woman I have to spend my life with. What if she, instead of talking, didn't talk? That sounds great, apparently. Lead your troops into ships, bring your fleet into the... Let's pause right now. Bring your fleet into port by ordering it to move into one of your land provinces. You can then move your armies into the same province, merge them by clicking the Merge Troops button. Boop. The army of Monio. Okay. Merge. Are we good? Embark army. It's grayed out. No navies present which are large enough to transport the army. Alright, fuck. Split in half? I think this is the final roadblock for me. I'm a launch. Alright. No, that's it. I tried to follow the tutorial here, and I have to troubleshoot it now, and I have to navigate this interface to troubleshoot it, and I have a headache. I think I'm done here. I thought I'd finish this off by... Oh no, it occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child is surely causing some humoral unbalance that is affecting her mood. I guess we're gonna have to get the leeches then. I'll buy her something nice. Sure, why not? You deserve the best. Enjoy. War cancelled. If you want to check out Crusader Kings 2 and you have more patience and are not trying to record a playthrough of it, which would really help, link in the description. See you guys next time. I'm gonna go stare at a wall.